Your body performs a miraculous feat every day to identify and destroy cancer cells before they pose a threat. But how does this invisible defense system work, and what can you do to support it? Let us explore the fascinating interplay between cells and lifestyle. Part 1. Daily changes in human cells. Your body is made up of about 30 to 37 trillion cells. About 0.5% minus 1.1% of your body's cells need to be renewed or replaced every day. As a result, it produces about 330 billion new cells, mainly blood cells, such as red blood cells, white blood cells, intestinal epithelial cells, skin cells, etc. This estimate is based on an analysis of more than 500 scientific papers, taking into account the size and number of 400 types of cells in 60 tissues, including muscle cells, nerve cells, and immune cells. Part 2. The renewal rate of human cells. 1. The lifespan of red blood cells is 120 days, and about 2 million cells are renewed per second. 2. The lifespan of white blood cells granulocytes is 1-2 days, and they are renewed quickly. The human body renews about 700,000 white blood cells, mainly granulocytes, per second. 3. The lifespan of intestinal epithelial cells is 2-5 days, and the renewal rate is extremely high. 4. The lifespan of skin epidermal cells is 2-4 weeks, and they are renewed continuously every day. 5. The lifespan of alveolar epithelial cells type I and type 2 type I is about 1-2 months, and the lifespan of type 2 is about 1 week. 6. The lifespan of liver cells is 150-500 days, and the renewal is slow, but has the ability to regenerate. 7. Most nerve cells are not replaced throughout life, with the exception of areas such as the olfactory bulb, which may be renewed by neural stem cells. Part 3. The significance of cell renewal. 1. Replace aging and damaged cells, maintain tissue function. 2. Eliminate potential mutant cells. The immune system recognizes abnormal cells and prevents cancer. 3. Regeneration and repair, such as tissue regeneration and liver repair after injury. Part 4. Estimation of the number of somatic mutations per day. We use conservative data to estimate the number of somatic mutations produced by the human body every day. The number of new cells per day, about 330 billion, 3.3 times 10. Each cell has about 3 billion base pairs, and during its DNA replication, it accumulates an average of 1-2 base mutations, so the mutation rate is about 0.00000033% to 0.00000066%, very low. Analogy: suppose a book has 3 billion words like human DNA, and there are 1-2 typos after each copying. The copying is wrong, but most of the book is the same, which does not mean that the whole book is mutated. Part 5. Immune surveillance and cancer prevention. Despite the large number of mutations that occur every day, the human immune system still plays a vital role in identifying and eliminating abnormal cells. Mechanisms such as apoptosis program cell death, and immune surveillance by cells such as natural killer NK cells and cytotoxic T lymphocytes help prevent the proliferation of potential cancer cells. This means that despite the high frequency of mutations, the incidence of cancer is relatively low due to the presence of these protective systems. Part 6. Lifestyle choices that support cellular health. How can you give your body a strong defense against cancer? Developing specific lifestyle habits can significantly reduce the risk of DNA mutations during normal cell division, thereby reducing the likelihood of cancer. The following 8 lifestyle choices are comprehensive guidelines based on current scientific evidence. 1. Eat a balanced diet. Eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. Stick to a nutritious plant-based diet. Increase your intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes. These foods are rich in antioxidants and phytochemicals that can protect DNA from damage. B. Limit your consumption of red and processed meats. High intake of these meats can increase your risk of cancer. C. Choose healthy fats. Choose sources rich in beneficial omega-3 fatty acids such as olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish. 2. Regular physical exercise. At least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. Activities such as brisk walking can reduce the risk of various cancers. Incorporate strength training. Building muscle mass contributes to overall metabolic health and may reduce the risk of cancer. 3. Avoid excessive sun exposure. Use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30. Apply generously and reapply every 2 hours when outdoors. Wear protective clothing and seek shade, especially during the hours when the sun is strongest, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 4. Avoid tobacco products. Avoid smoking and using smokeless tobacco. Tobacco contains carcinogens that directly damage DNA. Avoid exposure to secondhand smoke. Even indirect exposure can increase the risk of cancer. 5. Limit alcohol consumption. Drink in moderation or quit drinking. Alcohol is a known carcinogen, and its metabolites can damage DNA. All alcoholic beverages, including wine, such as liquor, beer, spirits, etc., are medically considered sources of carcinogen risk. 6. Get vaccinated in a timely manner. Human papillomavirus, HPV, vaccine, prevent viruses associated with cervical cancer and other cancers. Hepatitis B vaccine, reduce the risk of liver cancer associated with chronic hepatitis B infection. 7. Adequate sleep and stress management. Make sure to get 7-9 hours of sleep, and adequate rest helps maintain immune function and DNA repair mechanisms. And practice stress reduction techniques. Activities such as meditation, yoga, and deep breathing can reduce stress hormones that can cause DNA damage. 8. Get regular health screenings. Get recommended cancer screenings. Early detection of precancerous lesions can prevent cancer development. Consult a healthcare provider for a personalized screening plan based on personal risk factors and family history. Implementing these lifestyle changes can significantly reduce the accumulation of mutations during cell division, thereby reducing the risk of cancer. If you need help developing a personalized plan, or have any specific questions about these recommendations, please feel free to consult. Thank you for watching. If you find today's content helpful to you, remember to like, follow and subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends, so that more people can correctly adjust their lifestyles to reduce their cancer risks. See you next time.